Okay, Updogg. National League. That's where we're going to start. We're going to start around the National League, fella. It's back.
It is back.
It's back, and I love it.
How nice is it?
Listen.
Is there a lot of games on tonight? Because I'm going to go home and fucking
3 games tonight. There's only 3 games tonight, but there's good games. Your Blues and Kraken.
Oh, yeah. TNT game.
Avalanche are playing Winnipeg.
Winnipeg and Avs.
And right now, I changed the channel, but it's Maxi's team.
Yeah.
Panthers, Flyers playing right now.
Panthers, Flyers. Who are you on?
Stayed away from it. Ekblad's hurt. We're going to get into that. But first and foremost, Updogg, let's talk about the Colorado Avalanche raising the banner. The lead singer for Blink-182 came out. The fans got into it. It was unbelievable. They absolutely shit pumped the Blackhawks. It was just like, Landy came out, took the cup for one more spin around ball arena. I don't know. I thought it was great. The rings are amazing. Everything was good. I thought it was a perfect way to pass the torch to new season. The only thing I didn't really like is fucking Jack Johnson comes out in a fucking Blackhawks jersey. I know he's playing for the Blackhawks,
and he came across the line.
Can't you just give him an Avs jersey for the ceremony and then he could put his Blackhawks jersey on? Am I overthinking this?
That's a good point. I never thought of it. I just saw a photo online that looked just so weird. He's like behind everyone.
Yeah, I'm like, get him his old tarp and then he can take it off and start the game.
Just take the tarp right off.
Full Updogg. Full Updogg.
Just take the tarp off.
I will say this about I took it on the chin with the Avs. I took them. Sorry, Weegsy baby. They were plus 125 going into Calgary after back-to-back. Calgary's home opener.
Yeah.
We got it done. They landed at 3:45. Anyways, they look tired. You said you saw the boys at the hotel, or Mac L saw the boys at the hotel.
Yeah, Andy Mack was up doing his thing in Cowtown. Good guy. And he said, staying at the same hotel, whatever, probably that Sheraton there and next Eau Claire Market, whatever. And said like
I had some good times in that hotel.
And said, sure, look at the pros, Makar and McKinnon just coming up to do a little stretch, a little ride the bike.
No skate.
But you know what it's like getting in late. Like you got to get out of bed.
I tell you what,
you can't just sit there and rub one out. And
I would have had something lined up in Cowtown. It wouldn't have been a fucking stretching class in the morning. I can tell you that.
You're doing no yoga class.
Anyways, this is the point that people are human because they look tired. McKinnon, for the first time in the history of the NHL, he got caught on a back check. I almost fell off my couch. Makar, walked the line, turned it over. You could just tell. I was like, wow, these guys, they are human. As much as we think Makar and McKinnon are freaks and they're both off to great starts, they were tired, took that one on the chin. Staying with the Avs, I just want to touch on ups. Evan Rodriguez hasn't quite found his way in. Landeskog's out. We're going to talk about injuries. I don't know. I mean, last year I was all in on them, right? Right from the get-go. I put everything I had on them. I don't know, Ups. I think they're going to be a great hockey club. I think she's wide open right now. As of right now, I think she's fucking wide open.
Look at the change.
I think she's wide open.
The changing guard. I think the Colorado Avalanche are going to prove to us again that just having elite players doing their thing day in, day out, if they get good goaltending, the lines in the games are going to be minus 250. They're going to win. They're going to win 22 at home in a row. They're going to,
you're right.
That's what
they're going to get
things are going to play out right now. Games 4, 5, 6. Things are wide open.
Yeah.
As they should be. They got the fucking Stanley Cup hangover a bit, right? A little chafing from,
You're right. Way to fucking keep me honest. I fucking got a little horny here.
But they still will be the team to beat.
Once they get Landy back, they'll make a move at the deadline. They're going to be the team to beat. Do they have the same piss and vinegar and hunger that Tampa has to go there and do it again? I'm sure they do. I want to say this about the NHL being back because it's great that they're back. I'm watching games. I'm saving money. I'm not getting drunk during the week like I didn't. My September was a blur. I'm back working with Cooley. My life's back on track. Listen, the game's fucking soft. It's so soft. It's embarrassingly soft. Let's just get that out there, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's so soft. Although there was a hit fucking.
It was, what a hit.
In the Buffalo-Edmonton game, what a hit.
Yeah. Poor Dylan Holloway. How you doing, Holloway? How you feeling?
Welcome to the National League. Welcome.
Is that a Suey pass beyond Suey passes, or is it just taking that?
It's a bit of both. It's a young kid that's a young kid and a D-man that just. I did that to Landy, our boy Andy Sutton. I gave Landy a fucking Suey pass.
Not like that.
Not like that. But it was
that. Do you not know you're getting hit?
Nowadays, that kid's probably never been hit like that.
Ever.
He's never been hit.
Yeah.
So listen, go ahead. Sorry.
I just want to say, the game that's like a safety having just the floodgates open to just fucking hammer you when you catch a football. Like, you got to know you got to catch and drop. You can't.
How about anybody from the bench yelling heads?
No, it was on the opposite side of the
True.
rink.
How about the guys in the penalty box? The guys working for the league.
How about anybody in the rink?
How about the drunk guy in fourth row? Heads up, Holloway. Fuck,
Yeah.
you're about to get decapitated.
Yeah. And
Great
that guy,
hockey hit.
That kid played for the Leafs before, right?
Yeah, what's his name? Lubushkin
They
or
just
something?
gave him away. And the
Yeah,
Leafs are soft.
he played too hard for the Leafs.
My young Beckham's shitting fucking harder turds than
Beckham plays harder than fucking some of the Leafs. I want to say this about hockey. It's so soft. Like, it's embarrassing. It's like, but the skill is through the
It's
roof.
insane
The
skill.
speed
The
is
speed.
unbelievable.
Yeah, the creativity.
Scoring's up again. It's good. I love it. I watch it as a fan now instead of a crusty old ex fucking slug defenseman. But let's not. It's soft, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the refs, though, I think I even said this on my Twitter after game 1 or 2. Like, the refs let the boys play. There wasn't like, we had issues last year. We had issues starting off in the playoffs and then at the start of the year. Like, is this the way this is going to turn out? But I think the refs have kind of laid off.
Yeah. But they have,
You know?
and you're right. And we still have issues with the ref, and this is going to be my issue with them. And listen, you take the Shane O'Brien from a rookie to my 10th year, the Upshaw from his first year to his 14th year. We were better players in our 10th year, 14th year. The young refs, fuck, the games I watch, these young ones, they're still so horny. They're fucking ready to just call something. Like,
Yeah.
right? Like, old bull, young bull. Old bull, young bull.
Walk
down
down
there, buddy. Take your time.
Drill them all.
Yeah, like, you don't have to call a penalty just because you're on TV.
I hear you.
But they'll come with time, I guess. They'll come with time. But I think for the most part, Uppy, seriously, the officiating's been good.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and complain about the refs.
The refs should just, especially if they're young, they should spend the first 10 minutes of a game like feeling it out, talking to the guys,
Checking out the crowd.
seeing what you got
Listen,
for
boys,
after.
refs, first 10 minutes of the game, if you don't know this, you check out who's in the first couple
Yeah.
rows, all right? Then you get the game going.
Get
here.
the legs warm a bit.
I get a sweat going.
You want to pull a hammy, call a penalty.
Avalanche, I like how you stuck up for the Avs. I appreciate that about you. They'll be right there. Listen, John Tortorella, is it too early to give him the Jack Adams? Is it too early?
The Jackarella.
The Jackarella. Listen, the Flyers are 3-0. They went in and beat Tampa 3-2 last night.
That's insane.
I said this about Torts. He's gonna go in there and shake them up a bit, and they're gonna play with structure. And listen, it's come down to
Goaltending.
Carter
Hart.
Delorier goes out there, fights the big rig. Justin Braun and Corey Perry get in a fight last night. They're
Yeah.
playing with some piss and vinegar. I mean, it's great.
Flyers hockey.
Flyers hockey. Thank you.
Fucking Flyers.
Flyers.
Fucking Flyers.
Fucking Flyers.
No, it's good.
It's got to make you feel good I know how much you loved your time in Philly.
Yeah. And shout out to our boy, Billy Leno, who's going to come on the pod. He created a new line of Philadelphia Flyer gear. Guy's a beauty. And he shipped me a jacket.
He
Should
is
be
a
at the
beauty.
house. We're going to have
Philly
him on.
Leno.
Billy Leno. He's a beauty. I
He is
never
a beauty.
played with him, but
Good style.
the
White skates.
year he went there, they made the finals, and he was one of their best players.
Absolutely great skills. Saw the ice well. White Jets. Did you see the line they're making? It's super cool. Like vintage, old school Flyer
it's
stuff.
sick stuff. I should have a jacket. I'll make sure I get you one.
Yeah.
What size?
Double XL.
Done. You want to wear Flyers? You
I
can't
went for
wear
my
Flyers.
physical
Would you
this
wear the
week.
Flyers?
I'll
how'd that
wear
go?
Flyers. I'm fucking a pro torts, but I'm all in.
Yeah, so let's talk about the physical. Now, are we on the Life Force segment yet?
I said, Doc, you got to buy me a drink before you do that, fella.
Are we on
No,
our
I
Life
just went
Force
in.
segment?
Shout out to the Ducks alumni.
Yeah.
I went in, I got a full physical taken care of by the Ducks.
Did they get the pinky up the hoop? Or no?
Not yet. I
Or
had to
just
take.
what did
They did me like a full little thing, looked me over, blood test, and then urine. And I said, heads up for that.
Yeah, well, you never know.
No, I just told the doc heads. That's
That's kryptonite.
That
there.
is pure toxic. That's pure toxic waste right there, buddy.
Especially after the September ad, all right?
Oh man, I would wear Flyer stuff for sure.
Yeah, so you get like results come back.
Come back in a week.
Yeah.
I told him. What did I tell him?
This is going to be good because you'll be able to.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to piggyback. You know, I need to get the physical done too.
Yeah.
Everyone around their 40, turn 40, you should. But you'll be able to piggyback this off of our Life Force.
Yeah, I gotta do it.
results.
Now I'll do the Life Force stuff too. Yeah.
Now that's the fucking combo pack, but
Yeah. Doctor's a great guy. What was his name? Anyways, I
Good
told
guy?
him- yeah, great guy. Great guy. From St. Louis. Big Blues fan.
tell
you go
him I'm coming in.
Yeah, you go into his office for sure. You go into his office, he's got a great picture of
Pronger.
Solani
Oh yeah.
and Korea
Oh, juicy.
signed. Picture of them together. He's got pins. You know those pins people used to collect? He's got St. Louis Blues pins. Bobby Plager.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, this guy's great. This guy's great.
He puts you in a good mood before he shoves his pinky up your.
Freddie Couples just texted me back.
He did.
Yeah. Boom. Thanks, Shaner.
Right on.
I text him congrats on the win.
Oh, I thought you said hey, great flow, Freddie.
Yeah. Here, let me get the doctor's name here, Ups. Hold on here. I got it on my standby here, eh?
Kamado Satoshi.
Yeah, he's
MD.
great guy.
Nice office.
Great guy. Nice office. Yeah, great dude. So you should get in there and get your physical.
Yeah, well. Thanks, bud.
Yeah, good dude. Big Ducks fan. He actually goes hunting or fishing with Randy Carlisle. Anyways. Connor McDavid and the Edmonton Oilers. I want to talk to you. I know you're a good Northern Alberta boy here.
Yeah, that was a tough
First
one.
of all, McDavid, 700 points in 488 games.
Congrats.
How
to
quick,
the GOAT.
all time, how quick do you think that is to 700 points of all time? Guess.
Just
how
'cause I
fast?
think I seen it.
Okay.
14th.
Sixth.
Whoa.
Sixth fastest
I was
to
way
488 points. Now, what is going on in Oil Town, bro?
Well,
I mean, whatever they're doing before the games, I don't know what's going on. I will say this. Let me go before you go.
Yeah, because
You take Mike Smith and Duncan Keith out of that dressing room.
Yeah.
For all you fucking guys up there that said Smitty sucked, we need a goalie, blah, blah, blah. Well, now you got your $5 million goalie for $25 million. I like Jack Campbell. But you take Duncan Keith and Mike Smith out of that dressing room. Who's your leaders? I know who leads on the ice.
Yeah.
But who's in that dressing room? You know, is it Evander Kane? I don't know. Right? Who the fuck is it? I can't see Connor and Leon. You've been in that room.
Yeah.
Are they vocal guys? I don't know.
They're very emotional guys. Are they carrying the weight of talking to the younger players and trying to get like the guys that are supposed to be their energy guys and reliable guys? Are they talking to those guys, picking them up? No, I think they're focused on like trying to win the game and take over the game by themselves, which is fine.
Yeah.
But you're right. You need depth. You need depth energy. You need fucking guys that are gonna chip in. Losing the Buffalo Sabres at home.
Hey, shout out to Eric Comrie.
Yeah, how
He
did
cost
play?
me. He cost me $2,000. How did he
Fucking
play?
congrats
He
to
played
him.
unbelievable,
Oh,
man. He made
fucking
50
right.
saves.
Yeah, good for him.
They came out. The others came out fucking colder than piss on a plate.
Yeah,
Tage Thompson,
I saw the
Dangles,
goal.
fucking
Sick.
Dangles nurse making 9 bananas, 3-1, and then Eric Comrie stood on his head. And my point being, Ups, is I was a raw guy, right? And there was probably some days where guys were like, "Shut the fuck up, Obes." But I was going to make sure everyone was awake in that dressing room.
For sure.
We're going to be awake. We're going to be ready to start on time. And I'm just questioning, I know Smitty's a very vocal guy from what I heard. Duncan Keith the same way. I don't know. Their starts
They
are
lost
killing.
Cassian.
They lost Cassian. Great point by you.
Yeah.
They go down 3-0 to the Canucks, which they came back and won us money, thank God. They go down 4-1 to the Flames, come back 4-3. They go down 3-1 to the Sabres. I mean, I don't know. And obviously Jack Campbell hasn't been what he's supposed to be, but I'm more concerned about leadership than anything. And I know Connor McDavid and Lee Draisaitl, they're going to lead on the ice. I'm not worried about that.
yeah.
They're the best players in the world.
Yeah.
Just maybe they need a veteran guy in there.
I'm sure it'll get addressed. Ken Holland's always put his veterans around good players on his team.
Yeah.
It's been the makeup of the Detroit Red Wings. It's been bringing in Duncan Keith last year. I don't he's now in the player development role. I don't know if they have him there around showing face, but yeah, it's an issue.
It's just.
But
like,
I mean, you still have the two best players. They're still going to go off and score 120 points each, and you're going to win games solely 6-4, 7-3, 7-4.
Jesse Puljujarvi.
I mean, I have nothing.
Listen,
to say
people
about
get on me on Twitter, right? They call me out. Hey, O'Brien, you're fat. You're off. You're a terrible player. Yeah, maybe you're right. I wasn't any fucking worse than this guy, though. I'll tell you that. Like, can you trade Puljujarvi for a veteran of any sort?
No, you can't.
For a
They've
veteran
tried.
of any sort.
Yeah, no, they've tried. He's making too much money now. They had to qualify him or they would have lost him. So they qualified him, and now they're just like, shit.
Yeah, as they should be. I mean, it's early. You're right. I'm getting a little excited.
Really
It's
early.
really
But
early.
you're
It's
emotional.
really
You're
early.
excited.
Well, I got money on to win the cup. I put money on the Oilers to win the cup too. So, Battle of Alberta, Updogg. I wanted to talk to you about this. We went last year. You're an Alberta boy. They're only going to play 3 times, so they're going
That's
to
it.
2 more times.
That's a joke.
Only at the Saddle Dome, for whatever reasons. I'll tell you one thing. Both these jerseys, now that the Oilers are back to the royal blue and the Flames went back to,
It's sick.
wow, it would look nice
Yeah.
on TV.
Do we have Calgary talking on here?
We could talk some Flames. You want to talk some Flames?
Fuck, they
Let's
look
talk
good.
some Flames, baby.
I like them. I mean, well, we could talk about them just skating fucking laps around the Oilers when they went in. Who was it?
Kulak caught it.
Fuck, did Kadri just look like he was fucking 22
Well,
years
he got
old?
the old sniper from the top row, got Kulak. But yeah,
I've done that. I do that 10 times.
Yeah, we've all
10 times a year.
We've all done an old toe pick.
Yeah. Where is that guy?
Yeah. No, the Flames look great. I mean, Kadri looks
Hubie's playing
unbelievable.
great.
Hubie's addition machine. Weegsy's baby's playing over 20 minutes.
Marky's kicking.
Marky let in
Teams-
2 soft ones last night, but they came back to beat
yeah.
Vegas. They played great against Vegas last night. They look good.
Yeah, I watched that game.
They look good.
The Canucks.
Canucks, baby.
That's impressive. Lose 4 games to start the season off after being up 2 goals in the game.
It's chaos, and it's chaos in Vancouver City. They're talking about firing Bruce Boudreau. Take a breather.
Fuck.
I'm going to say this: it's not Bruce Boudreau's fault, right? It was Travis Green's fault last year. Our boy lost his job, right? Travis Green. Are we biased? Absolutely. But Greener got fired last year. Bruce goes in, does a great job.
Yeah, he does
now
a great
it's
job.
Bruce's fault that they're 0-4. No, it's on the players. It's on your captain, Bo Hovrat. You want an extension, Bo? Come on, fella.
Yeah.
Right?
Goaltending too. Like you gotta if you're up 2-0, if you're up 2 goals in a game, that's usually enough to like secure one of those victories.
Yeah,
if not all of them.
And that's why I said too. So some of my van buddies and stuff on social media, they're going to be fine.
Yeah.
People ask me what they needed ups. I said they need a night out on the road.
Yeah.
You know, if you piss away a couple, if you piss away a couple leads, boys, team dinner. Let's get fucking
reset.
All right.
Get the wine out. Give me the wine list. Give me the wine list.
Yeah.
And the appies.
Updogg,
I got the appies.
Appy.
Bring out some
Get the
fucking
calamari.
garlic
Get
shrimp,
the-
some calamari, fucking 48 oysters.
Get the Camus and the Ducky to start, and then we'll get the cake bread after here, boys. We got to start tightening up in the third, boys.
Come on.
Like, fuck me. Like, we're getting off these leads. Like, hey, Uppy,
Yeah.
you don't need 3 goals. You had 2. Like, just bring her back a bit, right?
You need a guy like Stoley Babe out there to be like, fucking give me the appies.
Yeah.
Hey, just put those behind us. boys.
Nobody
Hey,
loves it.
Uppy, check it out. Your boy.
Josh Allen.
Oh, fucking right. San Diegon he is too, right?
Yeah, I think so. No, he's no.
Is
but
he a
he's
San
Padres-
Diegon?
No, but he's Padres fan.
He's from up near Bakersfield. Fireball.
Bakersfield.
Maybe let's hit him up. Maybe he wants to go play some pickle tomorrow. with
Tough
us.
spot.
Bakersfield? Yeah, it's a tough one.
I mean, is it just at the game midweek? I know they're in first place here, but come on, Josh. I got you to win the Super Bowl. Should you not be at practice?
No, they get the bye week this week.
Oh.
There you go, fella.
Never mind, Josh. Have a time.
Let's actually get him
Go
to
to-
the Canyon.
Go to Gaslamp, Josh. Go to Gaslamp. Binger. Oh, no, you don't live in Maxie. You live in San Diego.
No, we gotta get, in all seriousness, he played golf this summer, right? At Big
Yeah,
Canyon.
twice.
Let's get him out there.
Hey, Max. I don't know if you still party, but did you party in the Gaslamp district or did you go party in PB?
Oh, I was always PB.
Greasy.
PB's the best.
PB's.
I know
is
where
the
you,
dirty,
Binger.
yeah.
I know where you were hanging out, fella.
What
I know
what
where-
kind of talents at the PV?
It's college girls.
Hey, buddy, this place in PB. Help me out, Maxie. Was it called Firehouse?
Yeah, Firehouse.
Fella.
You got the
Sun-
upstairs.
Sundays afternoons, bud.
Really?
Updogg. Nice spot. Younger crowd, but it's good.
Rooftop place. Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta go to El Prez, Oaks.
El Prez?
Rooftop Mexican spot.
Yeah, El Prez is
In
good.
San Diego?
Yeah, and the
In
PB.
PB.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Josh Allen on the bye week. That's got to be great. He's going to stay down there for the night. Get after it, Josh. I apologize. I thought they played this week. That's
No,
why
it's- I have the kicker, so yeah.
Oh, so you're thinking fantasy.
Yeah, and the D.
Canucks, listen, I think they're going to be fine. Updogg. They're 0-4. First team in NHL history to blow multi-goal leads in their first three games, now 4. But they're going to be fine. I think Bruce is the guy there. Toronto Maple Leafs. First of all, Matt Murray's hurt. Shocker.
That sucks.
We should have bet on that. Was that on DraftKings? Matt Murray getting hurt because he's a Band-Aid. He's hurt. So now they got Samsonov, who changed his name. Changed his name from Samsonov to Samsonov. Legit. I don't know. Maybe try and mix it
It's
up.
easier for you.
Way easier.
Yeah.
I don't know. Listen, the Leafs, I'm going to say just about the Leafs. I just thought their effort the other night against the Coyotes, I had them on the puck line. We're going to get in the puck line later. You know, Sheldon Keefe calls out their top players, Updogg. Their top players are so elite that, you know, they were fighting the puck. Where's the fourth line? Where's the energy guys? Right? I get it. It's a Monday night. Loops used to say this. It's a Monday night. Arizona, tons of Ontario guys. They're fired up. The Leafs aren't. That's what I'm looking for, energy guys, to get in there and get it going a bit. Get your star players into it. They need your help.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think Sheldon was right there calling out the star players. I'm putting them more on the energy guys.
Let me ask you this: if a game like that is a snooze fest, and you do have your fourth line going, and you're down, and the top guys are fighting the puck, are you a coach that says, fucking you guys are sitting. These fourth line guys are rolling.
Absolutely. If you're going, yes. Fuck yeah.
See?
Oh yeah. 100%.
That doesn't happen anymore.
If my fourth line was going, I would have said, "Hey boys, have a seat for one here. We're going back with Uppy's line."
Then the GM and owner after the game comes down and goes, "What the fuck are you not playing Matthews for? What are you not playing Marner for?" And you
I would say,
fuck.
I would say, well, fuck, because Matthews is leaving town and Marner's gone. No. I would say, listen, the building was empty. The building was quiet.
Yeah.
The boys were fighting the puck. Uppy's line was bringing it.
So then
they changed the momentum of the game.
My next point is these idiots on the fourth line play fucking harder. This might be your opportunity to step up and actually, when your top guys are fighting the puck, yes, you need to do more.
Yeah.
You need to be, and Hitch would always tell us this, me, Revo, and Brodziak. He never wanted to worry about us. He's like,
Totally.
I never want to worry about you guys.
No.
Whether you play 5 minutes or 10, 12 minutes, you need to play the same way every night.
Yeah.
I got to worry about all the fucking, the top guys who need the catering or need like their ice time here or need to touch the pucks here or need the offensive zone draws here. Like, I got enough to worry about.
Yeah.
I just don't want to worry about you guys. So if you're a fucking fourth line energy guy or a go-to fucking glue guy, play the same fucking way. Play hard. And you might get the chance to fucking be on the ice in the last 5 minutes of a game where your boys are not having
Absolutely.
fucking,
I think you got to find a way. You owe it to your elite players. Maybe not owe it to them, but your job is to bring energy when the boys are flat. And I just didn't think they did it. And say what you want about Wayne Simmons, who's down in the minors right now. If Simmer was playing in that game Monday night, there would have been something going on.
Yeah.
There would have been a little. I mean, those people, the poor people that paid $300 to go. Well, first of all, if you're paying $300 to go watch the Coyotes play in general,
You got stuck with a tough season ticket. You're like, what? Wait, why do I get this Monday night Coyotes?
How come I got the Coyotes? I thought I had the Bruins on Saturday night.
Yeah, you get McDavid and Sid and fucking McKinnon, you prick.
Yeah. And you're so right about low maintenance on the fourth line because that's what AV said to me when I first got to Vancouver and I was a 5D man, 5'6". He said, I don't want to have to worry about you. I need you to be consistent and not take penalties. I said, why'd you trade for me then?
You're like, how about one of the three? Is that good?
I go, did you do any scouting report on me? Like, come on, fourth line, get it going there for the Buds. And Sheldon Keefe, easy on calling out the big boys. They'll get it going. New York Rangers, Uppy. This team is for real. We got our first segment. This guy fucks Zibanejad, Updogg. You know when you come back to training camp and the guy comes in, you're like, holy fuck, this guy is bigger, stronger, quicker. To me, when I watched Zibanejad play opening night against Tampa, I was like, wow. The backhand goal he scored, he looks stronger. This guy fucks. The bread man's leading the league in scoring. This team, and you want to talk about an identity of a fourth line, Updogg. Ryan Reeves, Barclay Goodrow, and I believe now Sammy Blazer, Drayden Hunt's on the fourth line.
That's a fucking solid line.
That's an identity line.
Yep.
Or not, that's what the Islanders are called, but that's a fourth line that knows their role.
I just wanted to the Zibanejad.
Yep.
Like, I feel he's a guy, every year he's gotten better. Every year he's come into camp and been like either bigger, stronger, shooting better, making more confident plays. Like he's turned into like an elite player. He traded for Brassard back in the day. Talk about who won that trade.
Is that what it was?
Derek Brassard.
Brassard's still in the league. He got a deal in Ottawa.
Yeah, good for him. But
does it not feel like everybody on a PTO got a fucking contract too, except for our boy Tomer? Sorry, Tomer.
No, and what's his name in Philly got
pumped. Oh, Marcel. I don't think he got past the physical. Fuck. I don't even know if he got. Yeah, he got released real quick. You might be right about Zibanejad ups, and he has gotten better every year. I don't know. This looks like a well-oiled machine to me. Listen, I'm going to pull up their line combos here. I'll tell you what ups. We can talk about Pittsburgh. We're both on Pitt, which is going to be great to cheer together. Carolina Hurricanes put a beat down on the Kraken the other night. Listen, Kreider, Zibanejad, Kako, Panarin, Troche's been unbelievable.
Troche's been unbelievable. A great player.
Lafreniere, Sammy Blaze, Heidel, Barclay Goodrow. So I fucked that up. But that's not right because you got Jimmy Vesson playing. They got Jimmy Vesson playing up there, and they got Goudreau as the fourth line center. I know that. I watched him play the other night.
Do you think Turk was a big reason Troche got brought in? Yeah,
I think he probably had something to do with it.
I'm revisiting this Brassard Zibanejad trade, 2016. Zibanejad and a second round pick, who ended up being Bergen. Who knows? For Brassard and a 7th rounder.
That's how you lose your job. Who got fired over that one?
It's tough.
Who was the GM? Was that in Ottawa? Or what? No, where did Zibanejad come from?
Ottawa. Yeah.
So who was the GM there then? Does it say?
Yeah, no, it doesn't. But
Listen up, dog. You know what I mean. You check on what's you know what's going on around the league, right? I mean, I think Patty Kane might be in the Windy City looking at what's going on in Broadway right now and be like, that looks like fun.
Fuck, no kidding.
That looks like fun. What's going on over there?
Yeah.
I mean, you watch their power play.
Yeah.
I mean, Troche is in the middle with his stick on the ice, bumping it out
Fox
over the
Fox
breadman.
is the most patient D-man I've ever seen play since Lidstrom.
It's crazy, man. These boys are legit.
Mm-hmm.
Legit. And Sammy Blaze is back. And you know what? It's funny. I love this kid. He's big, thick guy. He was huffing and puffing. He was huffing and puffing out there in the third. I said, Sammy, keep the feet moving, fella. Keep the feet moving.
Yeah.
But I like their squad ups. They're going to be tough to beat. And, if the finals are in New York, it's not a bad thing for us.
No.
It's not bad.
No, and you know what? Patty Kane, just fucking, you don't have many years left. Maybe you do. 3.
Yeah.
Go enjoy it. Get out of Chicago. I mean,
I'd come right here. Well, the Ducks stink, but
He knows how to,
I'd
like-
come right out here to LA or Anaheim. I don't know.
There's nothing like winning and playing fucking
Go to
sick hockey
Florida.
and winning games and just throwing sauce and being a Hall of Famer. Fucking living in the city. Come on.
As Uppy always says about Florida, you get off the plane, the weather's nice, you get in your car. Oh, the Rangers, man. Look out, baby. Updogg. Our first segment, speaking of New York, back up the Brinks truck. Every week, it seems like these fuckers. Presented by our good friends at Goodlife, promo code.
Curfew.
Now, this one, Matthias Samuelsson.
Who?
What? I like to think I follow hockey pretty good, so do yourself. I never knew who this guy was. It's Shell Samuelson's son. Remember that big bastard, Shell Samuelsson?
Oh, I love him. He's
Yeah.
in Philly. He played in the alumni game.
Yeah,
against him.
it's his kid.
Almost hit him with the fucking one-timer.
56 game played, 12 points, 7 years, 30 million. So I did some digging on this, and the reason they think this is a good deal is because Gary Bettman came out and said yesterday, I don't know if you saw it, the cap's going to go up $4 million next year, and then up even more the next year.
I did read that.
Yeah, the
And
escrow-
something needs to happen for it to happen.
Well, they've paid off the escrow. The players, of course,
Yeah.
the players have paid off the escrow through COVID.
Yeah.
So they project.
Boys just get a nice big check. I was told.
I
those
bet.
fuckers.
I
Hey,
bet.
Good for you, boys.
So I guess if you're Kevin Adams and you're thinking this is going to be a value deal in year, 5, 6, and 7, maybe it's right. For us two old, washed up players, to me, 56 games, 12 points, 30 bananas. I had better numbers than that.
I know.
Way fucking better than that.
It's crazy.
I would have taken 30 bananas.
You would have probably taken. You probably would have taken 6.
I got a 1-year deal for $1.2 million. I think my first fucking deal, and I had fucking 18 points or 19 points in my first year. I got $1.2 million.
It's crazy.
This guy just got 30 bananas.
It's nuts, man. I don't know. And is he a top 4, top 2?
I watched him play the other night
He's
against.
good?
He's big.
Okay.
He's like his dad.
You were big too. Does he fight?
I don't think he's chucking him.
Oh, okay.
I don't think he's.
Well,
chucking
you were
him.
chucking him.
I was chucking him, and I got 1.2. I thought that was great.
Does he take the boys out?
I don't think he's lining up.
Well, you did that too.
Uppy, I don't think he's lining up sprinter vans.
No, he's not, is
He's
he?
not. He's lining up sprinter vans.
Well, I don't know. I don't like his style. I'm looking at his style. He looks like a forward to me. He looks like he's a.
Let me look him up too. Good job. Way to use the iPad. Way to use the iPad.
Yeah,
fella.
I'm just 30. If you're getting $30 million, 7-year deal, you play 54 games, maybe you just look like an all-star. Maybe you trick them in the way you wear your gear. But this, I don't know.
Jesus, look at this guy. All right, he's got the socks over the back of the wheel. I don't mind that.
You like
He
that?
looks like a big bastard. How big is he, Ups?
He's got to be big.
It's twice I used the word bastard in this show. Sorry about that.
Second,
He's big. I think
second round.
I think
pick.
he's 6'6" or something. Ups.
So bastard's where you draw the line up.
That's what you're worried about here.
Oh,
Hey,
that's
well,
fucking funny.
Well said, Max. He's 6'4", 227 Ups. Big
So
fucker.
he's a big boy.
Born in Uppy. You're right. Born in Voorhees, New Jersey, where you're practicing.
Voorhees, yeah.
Voorhees.
Yeah.
He's U.S./Sweden. So he's super soft.
He's probably listening to this.
Hey, listen,
Congrats.
congratulations,
eh?
fella.
Don't spend it all in one place.
I guess
Take the boys out.
I guess they look at these kids now as investments, right? This is going to be a value deal. Whoever his agent is, does it say who his agent is? I mean, good on you. I'm joking. I want all these kids to get paid, but that one to me seemed a lot for 56 games, 12 points. But hey, good agent, good on you. Backing up the Brinks truck, brought to you by our good friends at Goodlife.
And our promo code is Curfew.
Curfew.
I'm wearing a
baby.
Goodlife tarp right now.
You look good, fella. Injuries, Updogg. Injuries.
Our boy.
I got to start with the Columbus Blue Jackets.
Oh, no. That was a tough one.
I said last week on this podcast.
He's got an elbow like you now. Yeah.
Fuck. I said last week on this very podcast that I thought it was a good value bet. Patrick Liney's out 3 to 4 weeks. I also bet him over 31.5 goals. I don't know what. 31.5.
First game he scores and then gets hurt.
First game he scores and gets hurt.
Fuck.
Talk about peaks.
But if he does
I'm
what
excited.
Matthews did-
I'm like, yeah, here we go. He's going to get 50.
Matthews went for 60 last year, and he was hurt for the first 8 games, 9 games.
I know. But 3 to 4 weeks, that's a month up. So that's fucking a lot of hockey there.
Oh, I know what that's a tough one.
That's a tough one.
Dry spell.
Landeskog out 12 weeks, got his knee scoped. Whatever.
He got it scoped last year before the playoffs
right? I know he got it scoped yesterday.
Huh.
I think this is fine. Take your 12 weeks, Landy. Put the feet up. Be a dad. He's got a beautiful daughter, I believe. Hang out, chill.
Work out. Do some upper body.
I don't even want Landy playing right now. Right? They got good enough players to keep him in the hunt. Let's get Landy. Let's get Landy.
He'll be back by, say Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Right? What is it? 12
weeks. No, he'll be back.
3 months.
He'll be back.
Christmas.
New Year's.
Yeah. Take New Year's off too, Landy. Just come back the second week.
Yeah, he'll be back in the new year. He'll be back for the second half. Yeah. Perfect. I think this is fine. This one concerns me, and you might have some inside scoop. Eki. He's banged up again. You heard maybe he's groin. Can we talk about that?
Bad groin, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been there. Groin suck. Groin suck.
Seems like he's old.
When I was in Florida, I tore both right off the bone. It was not perfect. Couldn't get a hard on for like 3 months.
That I don't believe.
I mean, you could, but you didn't want to.
That I don't believe either.
Well, Christ, it hurt, eh?
No,
I mean, shit.
Hey, listen, I know. Look, you got me.
That's painful.
I know you're battling
That's
through
some
it.
painful shit.
Is this worth it? I was like, yeah, fuck it. I hope Eki's okay. Listen, I watched Florida play. They're playing with way more structure, Updogg under Paul Maurice, but they miss Weegsy. And they're playing a different game without Hubie. And they got Matty in there. They're a different team. I think they're more built for playoffs. But Eki being out, this is.
That's not good.
Yeah, I hope he's gonna be all right. I hope he bounces back. So,
I'm gonna pull the game up right now.
how they doing?
We're gonna check it out. Is it on TNT? It is.
It's on TNT.
Hi.
So to those boys, feel better. Patrick Liney, come on, man. Get in the lineup. I got you every which way. I got you to goals. I got you playoffs. I need you, fella. I need you. Our next segment, a new one here, presented by our good friends at DraftKings, promo code
Curfew Kings, baby. Come on.
Curfew Kings. It's just called Puck Line.
Puck lines.
Puck Line fella, actually. We'll call it Puck Line fella.
Okay.
Updogg, I got Princey to do some digging here. Now, I was never great in math, but I look at these lines, right? We're going to talk about the lines that the teams put in, that some of these guys are putting in later. They're outrageous, some of them. So I was thinking, is the bet the puck line? So bear with us here, folks. This might not go smoothly, but when you pull your goalie, you can expect to get scored on almost half the time at 44%. So I'm down 3-2. I pull my goalie. 44% of the time, I'm going to make it 4-2. So basically half the time, the puck line's going to hit.
Yeah.
And then it says teams actually score on the empty net and extra attacker 17% of the time. So 17% of the time, they tie it up and take it to overtime.
Okay.
And then 39% of the time, fuck all happens. You lose 3-2 and you lose your $1,200. I guess I'm saying at 44% of the time, the puck line, is that the smarter bet than the money line? Or do you just sack up and say, listen, I'm going to bet him at 325? Does 44% does that mean?
Well, we're gonna get in the numbers right now.
Yeah. Help me out here.
So,
My head's hurting.
Okay, so what it's saying is that when you pull your goalie, so you're already down 1 goal. Okay.
So yeah, I'm saying I'm the team, right?
Yeah.
So I'm betting on the team. A lot of times when it comes down to puck line, as our listeners, the degenerates
Yeah.
out there will know, you're banking on an empty net a lot of times.
Yeah.
You are. It's 3-2, or they score to make it late to make it 5-4. Then they pull their goalie, and you need to make it 6-5, 6-1.
Yeah. So there's 2 X factors in this. A, we're not taking into consideration if you're actually down in the game, right? We're taking into consideration if you bet the puck line for the team that's up. So that team can be down in the game, and we're not really saying that this bet is 44% of the time going to hit, right? So there's 2 X factors. One is that your team is down, and they need to come back and win by 2, but maybe they can only tie it and then win by 1 in overtime. So there's a factor of them losing. Then there's also the factor of it being a tie game, which again isn't in Princey's thing where he says when you pull your goalie, it's so.
Well, like 30, he's saying 39% of the time nothing happens. Oh, so you're saying not like 17% of the time,
17% of the
they
time.
tie it up.
Yeah, like the guy comes out and ties it up.
So
Yeah.
you pull your goalie. I got the puck line. You score to tie it up. You fuck up my puck line. My puck line.
I fuck up the puck line right there. At the
Right there.
end of the game when I pull the goalie.
Yeah. So you score to make it 3-3.
I might have already fucked up your puck line.
with the turnover in the first.
Yeah, that could have happened too. Anyway, moral of the story. If you got a sack, you lay the fucking
Money line.
just because it's going to cost you. But what you're saying is these lines
But
are
it's
outrageous.
going to cost you so much.
I know.
Like, it's going to cost
crazy.
you.
Hockey is the way. Hockey is the way it is. I think you got to feel out. You got to feel out fucking health, players' injuries,
Yeah, goaltending,
travel, nights on the road.
Yeah.
The boys. Find out where the boys
Rookie
are going.
party, rookie
parties.
captain's dinner. I agree. I'm just thinking.
It's a good stat.
I'm wondering if the smarter bet for the course of the season is to just play the percentages on the puck line. Like for example, I lost on the puck line the Edmonton Oilers. Eric Comrie went in there and put on a clinic. He made 51 saves, I believe.
Yeah.
I love Eric Comrie, great kid. I texted MC.
But had you taken the game money line, you would have been absolutely hosed.
I would have lost 3-1. So now it takes me 3 bets to get back to where I was. Right?
Yeah.
I'll be honest. I put $1,000 on the games. That's what I bet. That's my bet. So I would have lost $3,300. So now I need 3 wins to get me back to there. So should I play the 44 percentile and take the puck line the whole year and hoping that 44% hits? I don't know. I guess we don't have an answer here. I guess.
Well, the 44% will hit if they pull the goalie. Like that's if they pull the goalie and you need that one extra goal. 44%.
I'm just saying. I'm saying in the games that a team comes out and they're favored and they're up 3-2 late.
Yeah.
Which happens a lot.
Yeah.
Fucking my boy Jack Eichel. I had the Vegas puck line over the Chicago Blackhawks. Mm-hmm. Stone missed an empty net. Ikes missed an empty net. Marchessault missed an empty net. So that doesn't go into the 44% there.
Well, no, because look, I have this stat: 23% of NHL games go to overtime. So 23% of the games all year long are so that's you're automatically taking a quarter of the games
are
fucked because they're going to OT.
Yeah, now we could do some way more digging. I would like to know what
We're like numbers guys over here.
No,
eh?
I know, but I would like to know what the lines were of those games that go to overtime. There's probably
would
2
love to
close
say-
teams. I mean, because theoretically, like when you lose a puck line, like I did to Edmonton,
Yeah.
it was goaltending. That's what we're coming down to. Goaltending in the NHL can
Big
fuck
time.
you up in a bet big time. Eric Comrie did that. So I'm saying that through the course of the year, if because if you get stung on that money line Updogg, you're in a hole. You know what I mean? So I'm just thinking, like, I don't know. I wanted to do some digging on that. We can come back to this. We can do some more. We can do some more digging, but
I'm sure the fans, and if they have something to say,
yeah, let us know.
What's
But
your play?
I think if you like a team, if they're minus 310 or more, you like them puck line. They're going to win by
Got a
2
nice
most
little
times.
tip here.
Yeah, okay.
Some teams are better at covering the puck line, while others, also heavy favorites, have a knack for winning 1-goal games. There's a lot of teams out there.
Does
that
it
are
say
just
what teams?
empty net goals are
Bigger,
a big
find
part
out
of
those
this.
teams for us, bud.
And like a lot of teams have those guys that fucking they cherry pick and they go get the empty netters. Other teams just bunker down and get the puck out.
Yeah, it's true. We got to do some more digging on this.
Yeah.
We'll get Princey on it too. So.
No, we'll be able to share with our listeners what teams we think are the guys, and we'll show them some stats.
Yeah.
But what teams like they either play the 1-goal games well, or
Yeah.
they got guys that just go get fucking 10 empty netters a season.
I guess I could say off the start of the season, I would say the puck line right now is fucking me. I've lost more than I've won. I've lost Vegas puck line. I've lost Leafs puck line twice, and I've lost Edmonton Oilers puck line. Now I won Islanders puck line, and I've won a couple, but I would say I'm probably 2-4 on the puck line to start. So I don't need these numbers. I know I'm losing.
Have you ever done the double puck line -2.5? Good odds there.
Of course, because it's not going to happen, right? So they got to win by 3.
Yeah. I mean, the Maple Leafs should have beat the
Maple Leafs were
ECHL
the
Coyotes.
Maple Leafs were so bad for 2 periods, and they should have been fucking blown out. They were horrendous. Lastly, on this little DraftKings segment, me and the Updoggs, we've been doing some same game parlays. The Updogg hit one with the Pittsburgh Penguins last week,
Sid the Kid.
2 weeks ago, and I hit one with the New York Rangers last week. Now we're doing same game parlays, and we're just trying to get you the most odds. So these aren't like our locks or whatever. This is just we're trying to get it boosted up. to as high as we can. Mine was plus 900. I think Updogg say like plus 750 or something
Yeah,
like
Max,
that.
what's our little wheelhouse?
I mean, our sweet spot's like 300 to 600 that they want us to do it in.
Okay.
You guys
Yeah.
went all up to 750 and 900.
Yeah, we're going 9 to 1 here.
Okay, well, okay, that's good to know. I didn't know that. So we'll try to keep it in between. We're gonna hit a lot more of them at that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Maxie. So, anyways, we're putting the same game parlays weekly or daily on our Missin Curfew Instagram. Check it out. In the states that can use it, Ontario, back home in the province of Ontario, DraftKings, get your app, get these same parlays going. They got fucking. I mean, I look at the app every day. I cry I can't use it out here, but I mean, they got the prop bets, shots on goals, anytime goal scores, first period lines. It's such a great app, and they have so many opportunities. And the same game parlays are huge. So check it out on our Instagram. Me and the Updogg daily giving you picks. DraftKings, baby, DraftKings.
They're everywhere.
They are everywhere. Our next segment brought to you by our good friends at Life Force. Promo code.
Is curfew.
I know it's a little early for this, but it's year-end bender. And the reason I got it up, dog, is these teams are the teams that we didn't pick to make the playoffs, so they might as well start planning their year-end bender right fucking now, right?
Yeah, I guess so. They're only 3 games in, but let's talk.
I don't know. I couldn't come up with a better name. That's all I came up with. But anyways, out of these teams, listen, I'm just going to tell you which teams are going to be really, really bad. Really, really bad. The New Jersey Devils are a really bad hockey club.
Yeah, they're not great.
I'm not going to put the Canadians in there. The Chicago Blackhawks are a really bad hockey club.
So are the Sharks.
The Sharks are a really bad hockey club. And David Quinn's the head coach. I love that. He's going to take it on the chin there all year. The Phoenix Coyotes, although they're going to have a great barn, are a bad hockey club. Fuck, this one hurts upside. Dally, I love you, Dally. I don't even want to do it.
Just tighten it up a bit, boys.
Should I put
tighten
the
it up.
Ducks
They
in
got
there
good
yet?
D. Tighten it up.
The Ducks aren't that bad, right? They're going to play better.
No, and they got.
Okay,
they
I'm
got
not putting the
good
Ducks in.
They got good character. Like just tighten it up, boys.
Those are the stinkers for me.
Stinkies.
I'm not going to put the Canadians in there just yet. I don't know. I guess I'm a homer for Marty St. Louis.
What about the Caps?
Caps aren't making the playoffs, but they're not quite playing their year-end. Like, if you're the fucking Phoenix Coyotes right now, we could plan our year-end bender right now.
Yeah, I know.
We could have the sickest year-end bender planned, unless we get traded at the deadline. Fuck everything up.
If you're a guy that's playing the year-end bender right now for the Coyotes, you probably won't make it through to the end of the year anyway. You won't get traded.
No, but if you're a young guy, like picture young Uppy, young Obi.
Yeah.
Guaranteed contract.
Cabo.
Let's go to, I was going to say Ibiza, then into over to fucking Croatia. Like, if you're this bad, you can plan that good a trip where, like, you got Europe planned. Not just Cabo. We're going to Cabo on the All-Star break. And then I'm going to say, the Dallas Stars. I think I was wrong.
They're good.
They're good. They're off to a great start. Columbus, I'm not going to put them in there. So the boys that are already starting the year-end bender: Devils, Blackhawks, Coyotes, Kraken, Sharks. Plan the trip, boys. Get the Amex points. Get her going. I'm not putting the Ducks in there yet, Updogg. The Ducks will get her going, right?
The Ducks, I said, tighten it up, and we'll get it going. Tighten it up.
Last segment brought to you by our good friends at Cannadips. Promo code
Curfew Cali.
Curfew Cali. Pineapple Express, which I know Binger likes to smoke.
I'll have one of those, actually.
And then they got this one, ice cream cake. Doesn't taste like a real ice cream cake, but it's not bad. So check it out. Promo code Curfew Cali. It's the milk carton ups. All right.
Throw Russell right on there.
You're putting Russell Wilson
I
on
mean,
there.
can I? The guy's been.
Fuck yeah.
He's your quarterback, too. Give me one of those ice cream
He's
cakes.
on my bench. On my milk carton. This has nothing to do with the refs because I think the NHL put it up to him. Opening night. No need for the ref to say, welcome to the 2022-23 season. 22-23 season. Let's have a great year and everyone play hard. Like, fuck off. I don't need that. Nobody wants to hear that.
They could be mic'd up going, what's up, boys? You having a good summer? Let's
make it
fucking
cool.
play some hockey.
Let's go, boys. Hey, here we go. Nice tan. Drop the puck.
Throw an F-bomb out there.
I know you can't do that, but you don't need, like, I don't know. I'm putting them on the milk carton. No need for the refs at the start of the season to be like, everyone, have a great year. Play well.
We don't
It's
need
go time. Drop the fucking puck. NHL and the refs, milk
Where's
carton.
Bruce Buffer
no
when
need.
you need him?
That's who you should have brought.
Right?
That's who you should have brought out. Fighting.
Yeah. Fuck.
And then my second, I got 2 milk cartons, sorry. The boys in Vegas that are doing the lines. both teams have sticks. Both teams have skates. We just went through the teams that already are playing their year-end bender. We get it. They're not very good. The reason I got to do so many puck lines is because these lines are out of control. Minus 400, I saw one was like minus
540 was the Coyotes.
Coyotes. Like, easy on the lines. Give the boys a break so we don't have to go puck line all the time. There's two teams out there. That's all I'm saying. Make the lines a little more fair, Updogg. It's the National Hockey League. As much as we just said those teams are bad, I played on bad teams. You could win any night in the league. Make the lines a little better.
Yeah, for sure.
Milk Cart, baby. Brought to you by our good friends at Cannadip. Last but not least, we got two things left. DraftKings Top Titty. Uppy, I tried to get in. I tried. My link wouldn't work. I tried to golf. I tried. I don't know.
I know you did. I was with you. I
don't know
tried
what
too, actually. Can we get a mechanic over here for...
It usually works. Princey sends it to me and it gets it going. Shout out to our winner.
By the way, Max. Jesus
Bad
Christ.
and what's that say? Bad and Borgie? Bad and Borgie. 162 points. Shout out to our boy in the booth, Maxie, 4th place, 142. Who'd you take, Maxie?
I couldn't even tell you.
Couldn't even tell
He
us.
tripled me.
We're going to get to you. Brento, fucking Brento, you beauty, 76th place. And Upshaw, listen, I'll take the fine for not getting in, but who the fuck did you pick?
I don't know. I
think you came dead last, fella.
I sent the screenshot out. I sent a screenshot on my Instagram. I went down. I tried to get the guy, the glue guy. Fucking glue guys. Kadri, fucking Perron. He was
Perron had
playing
a
his
good
first
game.
game. Yeah, he's good. But
He got 2 snipes.
Not in that game.
No, I know, but he had 2 nice
The
snipes.
next one. The next
He looks
game.
good in the Red Wings, Juni.
Yeah, that's a big miss by the Blues, by the way. Can't wait to watch the Blues game tonight.
Yeah, enjoy yourself. This Friday, the games are Lightning Panthers, Sunshine State Fuckfest, Red Wings, Blackhawks, Krakens, Avs. Listen, I'm going to probably lean towards the Red Wings and Avs. I'm not going to lie to you. So check it out. Top Titty's back. Get in there. It's a fun thing. Updogg, you bounce back this year.
Let's go, baby.
Last but not least, Curfew Calls. Maxie, am I reading the one, Maxie, or what am I doing?
Yeah, let's start off reading the one that wrote in.
Okay. Curfew Calls. Anyone want to sponsor Curfew Calls out there? Bell, on Verizon, AT&T?
Yeah, there we go.
Why don't we email AT&T? We get them. Curfew Calls.
They got LeBron on there. Might as well have us.
Ian Bursford. Is that how you say his name? I think so. Ian, what's up, fella? He says, fellas, San Diego Padres headed to the NLCS. Manny Machado is tarp off, slugging beers after the Padres teed off against the Doyers. This is the team. Fellas in the bullpen keeping it crispy rice, spicy tuna, infield, outfield, backing it up. It's not the NHL, but this team is the definition of National League, fellas. Stay red hot, fellas. Love the pod. Watch the Padres go full Updogg in the playoffs.
Buddy, well, while you just read that, Machado hit a fucking home run.
No way.
Yeah.
Swear to God.
Really?
While you just read that,
Yeah, while you
he
read
fucking
that.
was walking around the bases.
Wow. Ian,
You son of a bitch. What a call.
I'll tell you what, brother. That was way to use the terminology, man. You made me
This
proud.
guy back
You
here.
made
Look
me
at
proud.
Mac.
Ian,
Fucking poor Binger.
you're a beauty. I think the best part of it is the spicy, crispy
Crispy
rice,
rice.
spicy tuna, and then the
With
last.
the avocado.
Watch the Padres go full Updogg in the playoffs. So
Well, we're watching them. Good call.
we're watching them, baby.
I know. Like, what a fucking timing wise. Thanks for that, my man.
Yeah,
That
thanks.
was unsolicited. We got a couple calls in though. Wanted to play for you here. The first one is from our guy Mr. K Town.
Okay.
Fellas, big fan of the show here. Listening since the beginning. I guess you can call me the Larry Flowers of the WHL. Back in the day, I was good buddies with a bunch of the guys. Living in Kelowna, I grew up with Kyle Beach, one of my best buddies. Met a bunch of the Rockets and started hanging around with a bunch of those guys. And at that time, they had, Tyson Berry was like 15. His old man, Lenny, bought him a white Range Rover. And he had Jamie Benn, I think was probably 17 maybe. Jamie Benn used to drive it around. And so we'd always go to parties and stuff like that. Anyways, the boys used to bring me back memorabilia, signed sticks, and all that type of stuff from NHL camps. And Beecher would bring me back twigs and helmets and stuff from Blackhawks camps and stuff. But my question is, did you guys have anybody like me when you guys were younger? I'd let the boys drive around my Escalade, my Corvette, stuff like that. And also, what's your guys' funniest story about about maybe autograph hounds or seekers, I guess they call them, outside your hotels trying to get the stars. What would be one of your guys' funniest stories on that? You know, somebody deking out the fans. Love the show. Love you, boys. Thanks.
What was his name?
He went by D. Mr. K-Town.
D. Mr.
Fuck,
K.
he's calling himself Mr. K-Town.
Fucking Kelowna.
6 spot.
How are you? Was he asking us if I had friends that let me drive their car, or if I would let them drive my car?
I think he was like, did you have any buddies that were like, had the nice cars while you were playing there?
No. In junior? Yeah, I did actually. Shout out. Yeah, in Kingston, I did. Doug McIver, his dad.
Dougie
McIver, D partner, right-handed shot. He had great style, frosted tips. Older would chuck him. Dougie McIver, great guy. His dad owned a car dealership in somewhere outside Toronto. It's going to come to me, not Richmond Hill. Anyways.
What was your car in junior?
I had a fucking 96 Saturn that didn't have power steering and was a fucking
stick.
It didn't have power steering. So you had to I had to stick it, and that's probably why I got a bad elbow. And I had to it didn't have power steering, Banger. So I feel your pain about your shit box, brother. I had to drive one too.
My dad bought me a yellow Ford Ranger.
Wow, that's a sick car.
It was awesome. Stick. I crashed it. So then I went and got a
crash shocker.
Does
that surprise you, boys?
I had a Chevy Cavalier.
Oh, so you were one of the rich kids.
Not really. I mean, my dad, he worked hard,
No,
right? He was up at Fort Mac working.
Listen,
but yes,
I'm never
I was given a great car.
I had a 96 Saturn. You want to know what I called him? Normie.
You did?
Norman.
Yeah,
Norman.
Stormin' Norman.
Normie. Standard steering. You ever know what that is, Bigger? So you know how your steering wheel just goes like that because there's power fluid in there? No power fluid in this one bad boy. And I had to so I'm fucking cranking her and yeah.
When I drive straight, I can't have my steering wheel like this. I have to have it at an angle and then I go straight. If I have it straight, it veers off to the left.
We gotta talk to Dennis Shannon, but I think we maybe get Binger a new car. He's got he's got something on the lot that Binger can drive. He needs something better on gas too.
Yeah, it's fucking gas
This
prices.
is a
Here.
14-year-old
Gas prices
car.
here in Cali are just through the goddamn roof.
I loved you, little. So, anyways, second part of his question, Seekers. I got a great Seeker story. So I get traded to Tampa my rookie year, and Marty St. Louis. We're playing in Toronto, my first game in Toronto. And I don't know Marty that well. He's been nothing but great to me. We get off the bus at Air Canada Center for morning skate. And the Seeker comes in, and he's got a whole thing of Marty's things, right? So Marty signs the first one, right? Then we go in, practice, come back out. Marty signs another one for him. And the guy's like, can you keep going? He's like, yeah, okay. Well, what's your name? And the guy's like, no, I don't. No, what's your name? What's your name? Bob? Joe? Here we go. I'll put his name. Or what's your kid's name? And the fucking guy was like, no, I just want you to sign. He's like, I already signed two for you. Unless you tell me someone's name,
I'm not signing.
I'm not signing the rest of them.
Yeah.
And the guy, I'm like, it was
You're
great.
just ruining all his cards.
It was great. So Marty's just basically like, I gave you two. I'm not giving you 20.
Yeah.
You fucking Seeker. I'm like, hey, buddy, I'll sign for you. You got a card? You got my card?
Do you remember the big fucking guy in...
And Marty was great with the fans. Don't get, it's nothing. It was just Marty was just putting this guy in his place. He was trying to abuse him.
Do you know the big Russian guy that was in either Ottawa or Toronto, and he would be like, "Hi, Mr. O'Brien. It's good to see you again. Do you mind signing my hat?" And you're like, the fucking guy, he's just a monster. And he'd be just, Mr. Korea, how are you again, sir? Do you mind signing my stick for my kid? This guy was like 6'10".
Really? I should remember that
he's
guy.
He was a monster. Anyone who's listening, any of, old school boys would probably remember him.
I love that Tyson, the old Lenny Barry bought Tyson a white Range Rover.
Well, fucking Lenny was rolling.
Lenny.
Wasn't.
Maxim got one more?
Yep, one more today.
Fellas, what's up?
Princey?
This is PJ, your neighbor down in Dana Point. Fellas, love the pod, especially all the Orange County talk. I feel like I'm just chatting it up with my boys while I'm on my commute. Listen every week. Obi, I was looking for you out at Ohana Fest on Saturday night. I was there too, and holy shit, Jack White brought the house down. It was the second time I saw him this summer. So, got a story that leads into a question. Back in the day, I played college volleyball, and we had a tournament one weekend out in Santa Monica. A few of my friends went out the night before, little extracurricular activities, had a good old time. Anyway, wake up pretty banged up the next morning. I'm thinking to myself, holy shit, how am I going to do this? Long day ahead. Anyway, we start rolling, and as we're playing, I'm starting to play out of my mind. And I swear to God, I got the juices flowing again. to the point in between sets, I'm looking at my buddy going, holy shit, I think I'm on one again. So the question is, what was the guiltiest that you ever showed up to a locker room? Where were you? What were you doing? And then what was the outcome of the game? Cheers, boys. Have a good weekend. Thanks.
Oh, that's
Let me
opening
know.
up a can of worms.
I
there.
got the answer for you there, fella. What was his name?
That was PJ.
PJ.
Dana Point.
PJ from Dana Point. I used to date a girl down at Dana Point. It's nice down there. It's nice. An old Montage, Monarch. Remember when we walked from the Ohana Fest to the mall? To answer your first question, PJ, where was I at Ohana Fest? I was either in the beer line or taking a piss, fella. That's where I was. I was either getting a beer or taking a piss. Sorry, I missed. Sorry, I missed you. Sorry, I missed you.
Fuck.
Most hung cheese game, easy peasy. Okay, listen, boys. We're going in. We're going from New York to fly to Prague to play in the NHL Premier games. Me and Bugsy have played like 3 straight exhibition games. And typically as veteran guys, you're not going to play that game, right?
You're not playing them all out.
So we land in New York. It's a fucking 1:00 game at MSG the next day. We go to the trainer, Razor. Are we playing tomorrow? He goes, I haven't got the full lineup, but I'm pretty sure you boys aren't in. And we're like, pretty sure what? He's like, it's pretty good, boys. You're not in. You're not in. You just played 2 in a row, 3 out of 4. You're not going to play this game. We're flying to Prague. Good enough for me and Bugsy. We end up at fucking, what was that club it used to be called? There was one in Vegas.
Downstairs?
No, it's like a big club. Like,
Cow.
No, close though.
Marquee.
Marquee.
Yeah.
We go to dinner. We end up at Marquee. Me and Bugsy get back to the hotel about 6. I get a text from Mike Smith at 9:30. He said, Obes, I just came down for breakfast. You're in. I went, what? You're in. Boys, I go down, try to eat pregame, can't eat pregame, go back, have a half a lay down Updogg. I'm going out for warm up at MSG and the fucking rink is spinning. And how bad it was is, no disrespect to this guy, but Colton Orr took me wide. That's how bad it was. So PJ, worst I've ever felt, exhibition game, MSG. I got walked by Colton Orr twice. I think he walked me. Barry Melrose after the game just looked at me like, get some fucking rest, fella. Sorry.
Yeah,
that was a long story,
that's
but
a good one.
Yeah.
I just have
so many that you don't know.
well, one in particular is New York, and it happens in New York because
York.
things just start later. You lose track of time.
There's so
You're
many
excited.
many hot females around.
There's only one trip there a year usually.
Yeah, that's a great point.
So anyway, we were. I was caught at Soho House, Jim Cannaloop.
God.
With Jim Cannaloop after a game. We had played the night before in
I was caught in Soho House.
in New Jersey. And then we came into the city. I went for a late dinner, and then that turned into drinks. And then I met up with Matt Gell, and then we're at Casablanca, and then we went to go back to this after party. And
I know how it goes.
Next
yeah.
thing you know, I'm looking around going, Hitch usually gets up pretty early for these.
Oh, so now you're in the danger zone.
Now I'm danger zone. So without saying exactly what time it was time to go for me. So I got home, snuck up the, went in the back door, staircase, went up, snoozy, alarm clock on, double alarm clock, came down, shower, Advil, coffee, on the bus, sitting at pregame skate, just like, this is not perfect. But then felt good.
Wow,
Then it felt really good.
You're a freaking nature. Now.
Then went back, had a little chicken noodle soup and a salad.
Smart.
Right?
Smart. Stay
Stayed
light. Stay light. You can always eat after you sleep. Have a little snack after you
Solid nap to the oatmeal.
sleep. How long did you sleep for?
Probably 2 hours.
Yeah, fuck. Sometimes I go 3. I wake up,
Probably 2 hours.
Wouldn't know where I was. Where am I?
And then went into, so actually we went back to New Jersey. We were in New York and then went back to New Jersey and fucking had a night. One apple. Felt good.
Listen,
Boys
bro,
got a win.
you're-
I won't mention who else was on my team that was out with me, but
No,
I would never do that.
No, and everything you said about New York is so true.
Yeah.
Right? You're only there once a year. And another one early in my career, you were there. It was in Philly. Me, you, Loops, Mike Richards.
And Darian Hatcher.
No Darren Hatcher. So we go out in Philly, and you're not. You might have
I
been
played.
playing. You left early. Loops and Richie weren't playing. And I said, fuck it, I'm staying with them. And I'm young though. So I'm like 24, 23, 24. So I stay up till, I'm like you, I'm looking at my clock going, fuck, Torch is going to be up here soon. So I get, it says 5 p.m. on my clock. I got home about 5 a.m., right? I get at 5 a.m., wake up, same thing. I fucking played great. Even Loops texted me after the game. He said, I went out. I had the morning skate because I was a young guy. Same as you. Went home, had a nice nap, got up feeling great, played great. I mean, when I was young, I could do that. I couldn't. When I got near 30, I couldn't do it. But when I was young, fuck, I could play hung cheese. No problem.
Yeah, 10 minutes hung cheese.
I was lighter. I felt lighter out there, right? Because I'm dehydrated. It was always for me the next. So you play that game hung cheese, you practice. That next game would get me where I would go to the rink, where I would go to the rink. You know what I mean? So you play guilty that night. The next day you practice, then you go to the rink the next day for that game. You're like,
well, the only thing you had to worry about, and this didn't happen to you so much, is getting hurt when you're tired.
that's true.
Dehydrated, tired.
Yeah,
Recipe for injuries.
I
know that for a fact.
That's actually that's a great point by you.
You know, so to your kids out there, go to bed.
Updogg, you're a beauty. Curfew Calls, Maxie, you're doing a hell of a job. You can find us on go to our webpage that Maxie does an unbelievable job with. You go there, you click on it, you record your message, it goes right to Maxie's computer. He's got 100 million files on there. Somehow he finds it and puts it on the podcast. I don't know how he does it. The season, National League's back, baby. So we got a little news here at Missin Curfew. Obviously, we're going to bring you our Thursday shows. But for you,
Thursday breakdown.
For you fellas out there that are hurting Monday morning like myself and got to get out for a nice walk and, maybe have a cold plunge like the Updogg.
Because the swims aren't doing it.
We're going to have a Monday podcast for you guys as well.
Yeah, special edition.
We're going to have a special edition podcast on Mondays coming out. Could be a guest. Could be me and the Updogg breaking down a recap. Maybe some gambling stuff. We're going to give you a little Monday morning treat here.
A little extra here. A little extra love from the boys here at Missin Curfew.
For when you're hurting after that weekend. I know you single guys out there. Hey, when you're hurting, Monday morning, the boys are bringing you a little something.
You don't have to listen to the old lady give you shit for the long Sunday you had. You just put the AirPods in, you listen to the fellas.
When she's losing it on you, just throw the AirPods in, let the boys talk to you, let the fellas talk to you. So Updogg, Thursdays, we will continue pumping out content for you guys. The season's in full force. Check out our Monday morning podcast as well. Binger, Maxie, love you boys. That was Missin Curfew Ups.
My man.